Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here. To all our supporters and fans, we really appreciate you coming out and getting behind the team today. First of all, I want to thank the players and the coaching staff that are here. For those of you that don't know, the players are here coming to partake in what's happening here with the club and the growth of our team. So thank you guys for being here and playing your part. So for me, it comes down to the players because that's who we're most involved with every day. And I'll go back to my days when I grew up here. I hate to say it, but it's almost 30 years ago that we cracked open Carroll Stadium right before the Pan Am Games. I was playing high school soccer there at that time. And then that took me on to Indiana University and then on to the national teams. And then I played in Europe and back in MLS. But the biggest piece for me was the people, the community, whether it was high school or university, the coaches, the educators, the supporters that I had coming from the state of Indiana really helped me grow and develop as a person and moved me on to opportunities well beyond my reach that I could have never done by myself. I feel fortunate to be in a position with the ownership group that we have, Peter Wilt, our general manager, our coaching staff, to now give that opportunity to a new rank of players, both men and women, hopefully coming in the future. We just see tremendous amount of growth in the sport, not only throughout the United States, but here in the great state of Indiana. I've been fortunate to play high school soccer here, college soccer here, and we have one of the richest soccer traditions in the country in both those areas. Most recently, Indiana University, Notre Dame, both won men's national championships. And I think collectively between all the universities, men's and women's, we have a running gate of about, I think, 11 national championships out of the state of Indiana at the collegiate level. So very impressive. Only rivals maybe one other school in the country, but pound for pound, Indiana packs the biggest punch nationally for developing players, and we continue to do the same. Thank you. And that goes back to all the hard work of the people in the state association here that get a hold of these young players at a very early age when they're in the under 8s and under 10s and under 12s, and they go to the Olympic development programs. They then begin to kind of experience club and travel soccer, and then high school soccer, and then go into university. So the outreach and the network that we have here in the state is very impressive. A high level of professionals that we interact with every day make our jobs easier and more enjoyable, and have also led to the success of the team. So we continue to see that grow. We continue to support the number of national team players we have, men's and women's, currently that are representing the United States national team. I remember when I first started and I got into the national team in 1988, there was only one other player from the state of Indiana in the national team. It was almost a token gesture at that point that they put somebody from the middle of the country on the national team. But you don't see that anymore. We have both men and women representing our national teams at the highest levels in the Olympic Games, in the World Cup. We have two recent Indiana players just got their first caps with the U.S. national team under Juergen Sommer, as they build up to future national team opportunities, the U.S. Gold Cup, World Cup qualifying. And those are the types of things we want to bring back to the state of Indiana with our team in our stadium, and have the next generation of players, both men and women, have the opportunity to enjoy that. So we see that coming in the future. We're pushing hard for that. We think that the state of Indiana is rich in tradition and history, and would only continue to grow and benefit from that. So we're going to continue to do our part and push that forward. We're also working towards a women's professional team. As you will see this summer, we'll see the Women's World Cup kickoff in Canada, and the tremendous amount of support that'll be there for the U.S. women's national team. We'd love nothing more than to be able to host those games in the future here in the state of Indiana, the city of Indianapolis, and more importantly in our stadium. Thank you.